You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.org. Check us out on social media. Facebook and Instagram, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and on Twitter at Rainier Ave Radio.
Sing with us as we fill the historic Columbia City Theater with our voices. Join Crowdsource Choir on May 23rd for a soulful, participatory night of singing. Come raise the collective vibration with us at the Columbia City Theater. Tickets at crowdsourcechoir.com.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O-P-I-S, Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
Hey, Seattle, here are some storage tips to love food, stop waste. Onions make potatoes sprout faster. Keep onions away from potatoes. Ripe bananas give off a gas that makes the fruit around them ripen faster. Store bananas away from other fruits. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio,
your community radio station.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself.
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Let's go. Now fix your attitude. Now they ain't mad at you. Show some gratitude, boy. They ain't after you. Fix the axis and check your latitude. Think about it, what you have to lose. Now fix your attitude. Why you so mad? Life ain't all that, but it ain't all bad. If you don't pick up at the minimum, just call back. If they ain't with you, move forward and don't fall back.
Look at you, the main character, the people vouch you. Follow you everywhere you go like they can't be without you. You see the hatred in their eyes, the way they seem to doubt you. But if you really think about it, they ain't thinking about you. So knock it off. If your heart stop when the doctor calls, fam, that mean you ain't living right. It's hard to walk it off when you're running in place. Can't face it, you lost it all, so you're running away. Can't stay cause you got to fall. If you're flying, I'm lying with ease, climbing the highest heights. I'm trying to shine and I keep finding this blinding light in the mirror. The man standing is clearly the Van Damme with a serious split personality. From magnanimous to petty as hell. Better steady yourself in the world that don't care if we fail. Ready for hell, then expect heaven itself. Press the devil to death, be the best ever, you're blessed. Never settle for less, listen.
Now fix your attitude, now they ain't mad at you. Show some gratitude, boy, they ain't after you. Fix the axis and check your latitude. Think about it, what you have to lose. Now fix your attitude. Why you so mad? Life ain't all that, but it ain't all bad. If you don't pick up at the minimum, just call back. If they ain't with you, move forward and don't fall back. Hey, mind your business eliminates the confusion. Fake friends here, they might be an illusion. You grow when we change, don't jump to conclusions. You grow when we change, don't jump to conclusions.
They say that pride come before the fall, well, summer ain't over yet. I've been working on humility with every step. Staying super cautious cause a young boy don't got friends. Enemies too scared to come outside cause they're blowing the wind. Taking signs from the divine, they gotta be on the path. More than 10,000 hours in, don't need to check the math. Grateful for all of the people
people who to help me with the craft. It's just me, myself, and I, and that's one hell of a cast. Truthfully, my youth is escaping. It's truly amazing to use all of these beautiful statements of what Buddha is saying. I offer out my echo just to make it all clear, cause every law of the universe is all here.
Fix your attitude, life ain't all bad, it could be worse, so count your blessings, call your mom and dad. My baby stressing, want me to give my all, but I had to learn my lesson and crawl before I could walk. Getting paid to rap on records, got whoopings in school for talking, now we ballin' so damn hard they need referees to make calls. My daddy left at 7, I can never leave my daughter, and she ain't even been born, but she know she got her father. Her mama be so torn, I'm on the road getting hotter. She know about these odds, and she know that they be plotting, but I can never fold, and I told you that I got us, so you know how we rockin' to the top straight from the bottom. And all my niggas solid, can't forget about the fallen. I miss them so much sometimes I swear I heard them talking. Why you mad at me? I made a way for all my partners, can't wait till the day it pay. I'm buying everything from mama, that's real.
Now fix your attitude, now they ain't mad at you. Show some gratitude, boy, they ain't after you. Fix the axis and check your latitude. Think about it, what you have to lose. Now fix your attitude. Why you so mad? Life ain't all that, but it ain't all bad. If you don't pick up at the minimum, just call back. If they ain't with you, move forward and don't fall back. Now who gon' trust you? If it's just you, we all we got, man. Don't let them rush you. It don't matter what the motherfuckers up to. It's on yourself to see what the road comes to. Now don't cry, put the blinders on and grind hard. Get your hands dirty, let them know it's my yard. Please don't tell me where to drive when in my car. I apologize for arrogance on my part.
Woo! Fresh juice.
Cooking at the end.
Man, Rainier Avenue Radio. Yes, sir. Opening up tonight's edition of the show with a new track. Well, actually, we previously played the track from RememberBuddha. And he'll be joining us live on the show tonight. That's off of his album or project, if you will. Let's Watch Some TV, side A, right there. He actually has a side B out now too, but yeah, we'll talk to him about that, of course, all that, of course, and that one also featured Scott Hewitt, Jay Amani, and former guest of the show, Damon.
I thought I recognized him.
Yeah,
St. Louis on the move.
Yeah, man. All right, Fresh Juice is hosted as always by the Juice Pack, and you know what? They're actually all here, man.
Let's go.
What?
Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah.
We have an OG Mambo sighting.
You know,
somebody called the National Guard.
Man, we gotta stop traffic.
I saw the bat signal in the sky, so you know I'm here, man.
Man, as always, the four of us, and you may have not heard this for a while. We go by the Juice Pack, and all of us are D Money,
Pint Size Patron.
I D is up, yeah.
OG Mambo.
Yeah, we get all four this time. We love it, man. Yes. All right. And we got another packed show for you tonight. It's the last show of April. It's April 30th, man. It's time to close out April, but we got some new people joining us live here in the studio. We'll have LACED joining us live, a new MC out here out of Seattle, making some noise. She was just at South by Southwest, did some performances there. RememberBuddha, like we said in that first song, joining us live from St. Louis. And guess what? Our former friend of the show, Stuey Newton, is going to be popping in, man, at 10:20 later on during our show and tell portion before we debut his new video. So, yeah, man, lots coming at you. Lace, RememberBuddha, and then later on, stay tuned for Stuey. All right. As always, follow us on all of our platforms. We're at the Facebook group, facebook.com/group. That's Fresh Juice Media. IG, X, and Twitter, Fresh Juice Media. And of course, as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Put that up in your browser. You don't have to do the search engine. It'll take you right to the page. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch it whenever you want. and shorter YouTube shorts on the daily, so you can catch up on previous episodes in shorter time spans. So there you go. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the bell for all Fresh Juice content first. YouTube.com/@FreshJuiceMedia. All right. Before we get into things, we like to take a look at 1 year ago, man. And 1 year ago, we had a great show with Fatal Luciano, man. Woo! Did we have some fun with Fatal? A-Bomb was on that one too. But yeah, Fatal, we got into a lot of the past and some stuff about Raz, man. And here's one of the highlights from that discussion about Raz Simone.
For all the individuals who benefited from the money raised from that protest and all that, that's great. I would just like to mention there were horrible things that happened. There were horrible insinuations. There was lives that were lost. All this is when everybody's telling him to leave. See, they treated it like it was Woodstock, and it became about everything else except for black men getting shot and killed and strangled to death. It became about every other cause besides us. And then the guy, wait a minute, this is the gangbanger, right? This is the horrible pimp dude, right? The guy who manipulates people and takes them, this is the same guy you're talking about, is out there like, hey, bro, you good? And they say they're coming to kill us. Hey, I don't know you, but they said they were coming to kill us.
Somebody over the age of 18 know how to use a gun?
It's the clip you're showing on the news. Him handing fire. Are you 18 or over? Say they're going to come kill us. Here, protect yourself. We're from the Central District. This is Capitol Hill. This is a place where we come and get money from. Most of the people who own those bars either tore it up to get insurance or they left.
All right, man.
That was a real moment, yo.
Yeah, right.
That was a moment.
That was an episode, man. He really took us to town on the whole situation and all that. Really getting showing the thing. But man, it's time to have some fun. Bring in our guests, man, and Mambo's here to do some real introductions, and Patron's been holding it down though, man.
When needed.
I got to give love to Patron. He's been doing some hella good introductions.
Yeah, yo, shout out to Patron. He gets Potter of the month.
He is a barbarian, so that makes sense.
But
yeah, he gets Potter of the month.
It is Mambo's job. So Mambo, they're both ready to go. Go ahead.
Man, let's start out of studio, man. We gotta tap in right now, get ourselves centered, get within that zen. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you feel like you lost yourself and you really trying to find yourself, sometimes all you gotta do is remember Buddha, man. Remember Buddha in the building with us today, man.
Hey, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
What's good?
Hell yeah. It's an honor to be on.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good to have you too, man.
Yes, sir.
D-Money, I see what you did there. I appreciate you. Good looking.
Trying to change it up, right?
Yeah, good looking.
All right, there we go.
Man, and with no further ado, joining us live in studio, active here present for her debut interview here. We got someone who's been talented, stomping around the earth, touching all different types of paper, making all different type of plays, a true storyteller, an artist, a creative, a mother, and more. Make some noise, man, for my peoples, my dog, Laced Up, still down in the building, man. Come on. Federal Way, where we at? What we doing, Fed?
What up?
Hey, here I am. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
How you doing?
Good.
Another barbarian, a bartitian. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. We're running packs.
I'm ready to play.
Yeah, man. So as it's been known, the champ is back. We return, man. It's time to get into a game, man. D-Money, what we doing?
What do we like to call this game? We like to call it, of course, Take Yo.
I like how you joined in, ID. I think I'm gonna start doing that too. I think that's how.
Yeah.
That felt like a '90s like sitcom right there. I like that.
I feel good. I feel good on my side. Yeah, man.
All right, man. It's really easy to play. Take your pick. We give you two different options. You just choose one of them, and we want you to play along in the comment section, just like it says on that new graphic right there. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Put your answers and throw them there in the comments. We'll throw them up on the screen because guess what? We'll celebrate one of those comments on the following episode as our favorite. So there you go. Play along. And without no further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner. And last week's winner is Hazen Robbins, who says, I don't like to open myself up to opportunities to lose, so I'm good on the games.
Oh, never.
That's not a very winning attitude. You know what I mean?
You miss a lot of the opportunities you don't take. So.
Man, talk about
Fact.
Hold on, Lace, chill out. They're not ready for all that game yet, man.
Not all money is good money, but you can't tell.
You chose to lose, but it's okay.
It was a decision, right?
What we got to open it up this week, D Money, man. I'm ready to play, man.
Let's get some fresh ones in. Let's get good. Of course, we're gonna play, but we're trying to play in the comments as well, man. So go and play with us, man. So here we go with our first one of the evening. A simple one to start us off. Take your pick: a home gym or a cinema.
Ooh. If I get the whole setup, like sauna and everything, I'm not gonna lie to you. Go ahead and give me that home gym. Like I got a big old TV. I got a few big TVs in here. Like I'm alright. Like the cinema sounds good, but I'm not gonna use it that often. Like I don't got the, you know what I'm saying? I don't want like too many people up at my personal spot. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling in the house. Now, Mambo, can we come watch the new Sinners? Nah.
Don't see that.
I mean, you're gonna have the at-home cinema. You got a host.
See?
Yeah. You're subject to hosting.
I don't want that responsibility. I know that there's
it's hard to get people to work out. So if you tell
exactly, there's a lower probability.
You're like, watch a movie, I might pull up.
I got like 100 friends that want to come watch a movie. I probably got like 10 that want to come work out. And I can handle them 10. You know what I'm saying?
We met at the gym, so I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Right? See?
It was close, but we still met at the gym. We tried. I think honestly, I would do the at-home gym too for sure.
The home gym?
Because I feel like that would give me more of an initiative to actually work out.
Right.
Because if I don't just go downstairs and go bust a couple squats, then am I really
a little bit, do a little curl or something?
Or am I playing myself? You know what I mean?
But I need the whole setup. Like I need it to feel like I'm damn near at LA Fitness or something. Like, you know what I mean?
And I need the sauna, or it's not going out.
Mandatory.
I need it.
That's real. Yo, so was it the gym or a cinema?
Yeah.
Cinema.
All right, so look, I want to let all the gym people know why they're bugging out. Can I take a moment?
Let the gym people relax.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I need to let them know why they need to relax. For all those who are in attendance of this seminar, I want to let you know that this is the reason why you do not need a gym in your home. Okay. We all. So Pete. We all.
Hey, don't trip. I got my rebuttal ready. Let him land.
Look,
let me land. Let me land.
Let him cook.
We all as adults have all taken a gander outside and walked to the car or walked to the grocery store or maybe even walk down the street for a good exercise. My whole point being, the earth is your gym.
That's so real, though. I gotta agree with that.
I don't even work out at all because I watch the car every day.
I'm saying you can go hiking. You can go hiking. Yeah, you can go hiking. Anything you can do in the gym, you can do outside.
Look, but you're not thinking about that bag, and that's what we do on Fresh Juice, right? I don't go to the movies that often. Like I for sure don't go to the movies once a month. I for sure have to pay the gym every month. I got to pay the gym. So if I got a home gym, that's money coming in, baby. Yeah. Now I'm charging
the whole time
$10
you're saving money, the whole time
$5
you're
workout.
money. For the whole time you're saving money, bro, I'm selling tickets to 90s hits videos that I'm playing movie night. You feel me?
And you know, we're over here watching this down. You know what else you're doing? You're also paying for staffing. You're also paying for staffing because someone got to sell the tickets. Someone got to sell the popcorn. You're not enjoying no film. Everyone else is just coming to watch movies at your house.
Where's many hats? Many hats. Popcorn, the ticket.
They got kiosks now.
But we're over here watching. We're over here watching Ninja Turtles and everything.
I refuse to tap to pay for some popcorn at the movies. That's where I draw the line. Like, let's keep it old school somewhere.
Like movies,
you know what I'm saying?
I will watch I'll watch the same movie 100 times. I like to watch movies. I got a projector at the house, so I definitely already got that.
See?
That's the only reason why I chose the gym.
I feel you though. But see, that's an easy solution. A projector, boom. Like you can't go buy a whole gym just like that.
Surround
Like,
sound, you're in the game.
you can't project with a dumbbell. Hey, Buddha, we leaving you out, bro. I need to know.
No,
how
you good. No, you good. You good.
No, Buddha's about to. Buddha about to.
It's
Hot right now.
home gym or cinema. I mean,
come on, Buddha. Come on,
I don't
Buddha. Make the
know.
right decision.
I feel like, see, for me, I think TVs are super cheap, right? So like, you can
A lot
probably
cheaper than they used to be.
I mean, like, I just feel like on like Black Fridays, they're basically giving away TVs these days.
Yeah.
So like, you can watch something like at your crib whenever, wherever. So like, I don't know. I feel like the home gym might be the move.
I agree.
I like to. I'm type 1 diabetic, so I like to work out and like take care of my body. So
there you go.
Okay.
I thought we were friends, bro. I thought we were.
No,
friends.
hold up. I got to rebuttal with it. To agree, because I'm going to agree with this too. I agree too that like you don't even need a gym. You just got to go outside for real.
Come on, Buddha. I know people that pray to you, man. Come on.
That is true.
Hey, I swear. Like,
please shut up.
Don't try to use your religious affiliations to sway this man.
Hey, just
you trying to tell me to relax?
It's good luck. It's good luck.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I see the argument on both sides. It's you can't go wrong for real.
All right, so he's saying that we should agree to disagree. What's the next one,
Be crazy to Don.
I'm Buddha. I see both sides.
The voice of reason.
You gotta trust in Buddha.
It's all about balance. It's all about balance.
What we got, D-Money?
Patron, how are you working on this?
I'm going with the movies, man.
Movies?
We knew that though.
I want the popcorn popper too.
You have to be real. Like, there's a very major difference in watching a movie at the crib, just on some regular shit, and going to the movie theater. It's like an experience. It's like a whole.
And they did say cinema.
And that's why I picked my answer because I knew what Patron was gonna do. So I'm just pulling up on Kuya Patron to watch movies when I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? That's
We're going to his house. And it better be a popcorn maker.
I need the popcorn.
Variety.
Hey, the popcorn maker's a must.
I need the 3D option.
The recliner with the seat warmer.
I need
the 3D option.
Shaking that shit when the movie gets wild. I'm like,
You want the rumble pack. You need a rumble pack.
You know they got the 4D where they blow the fans and the smoke. I need to shake in the chair.
Yeah.
I need everything shaking. Everything.
Watching Jurassic Park get like mist on you a little bit when it's raining.
Then you gonna be up there like this.
And I'm gonna tell Lexscope. I'm gonna tell Lexscope. Come do the Lexscope screen.
Okay. Now you're talking about a bag, Patron. Now you're talking about a bag. Now you can host the scope screenings.
Not only that, he's looking out for the community because I think he's looking for a new home.
What did you say?
I'm going for the cinema as well. Definitely.
I ain't mad at it because you can watch reruns.
We split 50-50. Let's go on to number 2.
Yeah, I like it.
That's valid. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Take your pick. Born into wealth and circumstance, but you only get to live half your life, or you live your full life as you are.
That's crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, where's the circumstance part come in?
See, no, but you see where the
What
tricky
we
part
consider
about it
death
is?
life to y'all.
What's
Like,
that,
what's
privilege?
the death point? What?
No, that's what I was about to say. We don't know when it ended.
Whatever it
So
is.
like
half of that.
What about?
So
They
you
don't
can
even know the
choose
life
that.
expectancy.
Do we
They
pick
don't
a
know
base?
life expectancy.
I'm gonna go with number 2 because number 1 sounds like I'm gonna get a bunch of chili and then have like 6 years to rock out, and that doesn't sound that
Exactly.
nice.
Right.
You know?
I'm like mildly poor, mildly on my way up.
Right.
Hey, that's great. I feel that.
Who is it,
rocking.
man?
I ain't mad at it. Be
That's
better.
right. Right. On the trajectory where we're going, like
my life
I'm a lot closer to getting, you know what I mean? I'll just take my time. The regular
Yeah,
way.
straight up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather get it out the mud,
I need full lifeage because
Right.
if it's gonna go how it's going right now, we're cool. We're close to
Like I'd rather not have billions and only like another decade of life. Like my son just turned 11. Like I need a few more years than that. You know what I'm saying? If I can get like a strong 40 to 50 more years, like I'm gonna be all right. You know
I can live comfortably like below my means. So I'm like
100%.
I'm cool. Like I'm for real. I'm good. Like to be honest, I don't need much.
If I got enough paper to get some tree and maybe like a little snack here and there,
That's all.
right.
That's all I need. Let me get a quarter of weed a week, and I'm good. Like,
That is the way to Buddha.
That's
right. That is.
Quarter of weed a week, and then maybe like I don't know, give me some
you know what?
simple fast food.
You know what? Just to go against the grain. I'm gonna take the money. I'm gonna take the money, right?
We got it.
Yeah. Hold on. If the answer's gonna be real philanthropic, I can smell the philanthropy coming.
Google that. Life expectancy of a man.
ID, you heard me? I can smell the philanthropy coming.
I heard you.
All right, let ID cook, man. Let ID cook.
All right, so look. This is why you take the money. All right. So I'm gonna take the money and I'm gonna spend my entire life trying to take care of people in the world. So by the time I'm gone, I'm gonna live through everybody else anyway. It's good.
I told you, philanthropy. I told you it was coming. I'm gonna get all the money and give it away. Yeah, we know you're the best human on the show.
Hey, look, bro. I just love people. I just love people. Dog.
ID's a young OG.
Yeah.
Right.
That's respect.
If a man is 74, so we're looking
at that is the only thing that's constricting is I just don't understand what half means. Like, are they saying we got like 100-year life average?
But think about it. Think about what if that means that it's only double of whatever your age currently is.
See, and then that's the thing. Like, if it's destined for me to check out at 65,
we gotta keep it clean.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta keep it clean.
Sorry. Blame my
But yeah, that'd be wild though. Like if you had to double your age and that's where you had to check out.
No, I trust God's plan, man. So I feel like the wealth is already on the way. I'm not gonna rush it and cut it short. You know,
there are other ways to be wealthy in life, wealthy in love, rich in spirit.
If God gave me the option, that's not my fault.
I think relationships are the new currency, man.
That's stamp that.
That's a bar right there, bro.
That's fire. I agree. That's
that's a bar, B.
That's real.
Number 3, D Money. Let's get to it.
I think we have the time actually.
We gotta at least get the third. We can get a third one in. Come on, man.
It'll put us behind though. But okay, let's go ahead then.
Let's do it.
All right.
Really fast.
All right. Well, there you go. It speaks to the next one. Take your pick. Live in a chaotic society or a strictly controlled one.
Oh Lord.
Chaos, man.
Yeah, chaos.
Y'all rock out.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
That's why we're going over the break. We live in a chaos
I do well under pressure.
Yeah, I'm a chaos junkie.
And I mean,
Hey,
that's basically what we decided with this last.
The control, they're just hiding the chaos.
They
just hiding the chaos. It's still there. Though.
That's yep. I was gonna say we live in a chaos already. Like
any too controlled environment makes me chaotic for me. I need freedom.
That's why all those murderers. That's why all the murderers in those movies got the super clean houses and everything is neat and nothing looks out of place and like
yes,
man OCD. Yeah.
Because up here it's a mess. Everything else makes sense because up here. Trust me, I lived out. My house is spotless, but up here.
Oh snap!
But up here,
I'm struggling.
Give me the pretty much living in chaos is like what we already got going on. Like
that's what I'm saying. I feel
just
that,
jump
bro.
on any news outlet. Like it's some wild stuff going on. Like happened today. Like buses that was overturned. You know what I'm saying? Like. Actually, condolences over the last weekend. There was like a tragedy up in Vancouver. One of our former guests, Swiggle, was up there, and a few people lost their lives. Someone crashed into a crowd at a festival, and we living in chaos right now for sure.
That's real. Yep.
Wow. Condolences to the families of those people, man.
Yeah,
sure.
Seriously,
man.
Shout my dog Swig, man.
Yeah,
and the whole Filipino community, because it was like a Filipino community event that they were doing up there too. So,
oh man, okay.
Look, right. D Money, we didn't go over the time.
It's because I gave you an easy one.
Yeah.
I had another one that was difficult. But anyway, thank you everybody for playing. Take your pick.
Yeah.
All right, then we're just getting started. That was just a fun of course, we're going to get to know Laced. We're going to get to know RememberBuddha. Laced will be doing a live performance later on in the show. So
I try to write something clean.
Yeah, it's going to go there.
Don't worry. Towards the end of the show, that's where you can start tweaking out a little bit.
Part of my personality at this point. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to be diverse.
Like Miles says, we're living in a chaotic environment right now.
What's up, Miles?
All right, man. Before we get to the break, though, we got new music coming out from former guest Legacy Jones.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Legacy Jones, man.
Representing Lacey, Washington, yo.
Let's go.
All right, joint is called Only, and he'll actually he just announced he'll be joining us in June, man. So we'll have Legacy coming back then. But now let's get to his joint Only and new video from him. Legacy Jones only on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Keep it locked.
See, you done put up with my drama. You done met my mama. Girl, you turn this house into a home. When I ain't seen you all day, girl, I can't wait till you getting tired of being alone. Girl, I've decided you were made for me and I was made for you. Nothing else can be true. But if you ride it, baby, buckle up, I got the perfect spot I wanna take you to. Now I see you, girl, as more than a friend. Didn't take long, I was tired of holding it in. Trying to be your one and only to the very end. Didn't hit me, I'ma say it again. I'm trying to be your only love. I'm trying to be your only loving it still remains. Shawty, you know we all good. Now even though some things have changed, my love will stay the same. From the jump, doing the best that I could. Screaming, I decided you were made for me and I was made for you. Nothing else can be true. But if you ride it, baby, it's a must that you understand I'm doing it all for you. Cause I see you, girl, as more than a friend. Didn't take long, I was tired of holding it in. Trying to be your one and only to the very end. Didn't hear me, I'ma say it again. I'm trying to be only love. I'm trying to be your only love. I'm trying to be your
Fatal Luciano, tapped in the Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, and OG Mambo. Ease.
Sing with us as we fill the historic Columbia City Theater with our voices. Join Crowdsource Choir on May 23rd for a soulful, participatory night of singing. Come raise the collective vibration with us at the Columbia City Theater. Tickets at crowdsourcechoir.com.
1, 2, get down.
What's up, big and little homies? Mas Vida Mara Ere, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Y'all, it's Traffic Jam with Kareem.
Thursday at 4 p.m.
Hey, Traffic Jam. Rainier Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping with Cracker Shining. It's your boy, Dream the Dream, on another beautiful week on here on Traffic Jam in Seattle. I hope you guys doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be. I got a good show for y'all. A lot to talk about. You know, Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything.
Get your entertainment news with Kareem on the Traffic Jam Thursday at 4 p.m.
Sediment cleanup of the lower Duwamish River has begun. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the members of the Lower Duwamish Waterway Group, which includes King County, the City of Seattle, and Boeing, have begun sediment cleanup of the Lower Duwamish Waterfall Superfund site. This important environmental project will address sediment pollution and help restore the health of the Duwamish River. Starting in the waterway's upper reach, construction activities extend from the south 102nd Street Bridge down straight to the Duwamish Waterway Park. Over the next 3 years, in-water activities will occur from October to February, ending in February 2027. Visit ldwg.org to learn about the upper reach cleanup and sign up for email updates.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Uncle Evo, and I'm here at Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, pint-sized Patron, OG Mambo, and ID yourself. Y'all know what time it is. Always good vibes when you're with the Juice Pack, boy.
So don't flip no tables.
When I say what I say, you ain't the nigga that I thought you was. So when I breaks, how I breaks, no, I ain't finna give you none. Cause when you play with the game, just know that I am not the one. Cause at the end of the day, I don't do this shit just for fun. Look, my daddy never gave a fuck, and it started with my mama. That's why I keep a few, and I don't be with all that drama. That's why I'm scared to lose, but I know that's not my karma. I'm a solid ass shit, real presidential like Obama. Drop the bag off on my kids, they gon' eat because I starve. I'll do 100 bids before I see them out behind them bars. Remember it was late night, popping them windows on them cars. When I was green, I had a sting, my horn wasn't up too par. I had to lace my shoes up, hit the concrete for the big bucks. So my pieces fuck that rollie, I don't give no fuck, which I've been plucked, my soul's fucked. I got a lot to prove, but it's a lot to do. I'm making conscience blue. Sometimes I need a second. You know that it's hectic. Just pass the bottle, baby. Just don't forget to bless it. You know you got it, baby. No, never need to stress it. You know you kinda crazy, but you don't accept it. A cold shit. I was born in the winter, in the dead of the night. A cold day in December. Call and ask about me, they gon' tell you I was a winner. Looking like 3 sides, you'll catch me cooking them dinner. Drop the load, hit the road. Yeah, you know I deliver. Stacked 100 out my ass. Yeah, I'm some to remember. Hit that road and do the dash. I got my feet out the window. He got his fingers in my boobies. While we sliding the scissor. He my Clyde and I'm like Bonnie. I'm gon' slide. I know he got me. I'm gon' ride and he gon' top me. I like it. I like it sloppy, real cold, just like a frosty. When he begins to get up off me, hold me up, never drop me. I deserve that, but you lost. When I say what I say, you ain't the nigga that I thought you was. So when I breaks, how I breaks, no, I ain't finna give you none. Cause when you play with the game, just know that I am not the one. Cause at the end of the day, I don't do this shit just for fun.
Hey, I just knocked this new shit that you can bet it's on. She said I get sad with her left and now she left alone. We'll pull up with the children, feelers, get this set in stone. Yeah, we're getting it out this game, but it's a stepping stone. We'll stack it up, not just go out and stunt. If you ain't got no what the hustles, let me put you on one. I know the mothers dictate and let them say what they want. I just booked a couple tickets to get away for a month. This nice hotel suite overlooking the beach. This a small luxury when you fuck with me. Shit, bad game sloppy and be some niggas deep. Now let me beat this up until I up you to sleep. And every time she bust me, she'll quickly run it in. It's touched $100 out of his hair, top another Benz. A real freak, when she drunk, she let me run her friends. Shit, I left off for the night and brought another 10.
What I say, you ain't the nigga that I thought you was. So when I breaks, how I breaks, no, I ain't finna give you none. Cause when you play with the game, just know that I am not the one. Cause at the end of the day, I don't do this shit just for fun.
Laced, Choosing Ain't Cheating, featuring Joe Blow on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
That was smooth.
Choosing is
That was tough, yo.
It is if you choose somebody else.
Well, cheating
You're
is,
making the right choice, you're not cheating.
cheating is choosing.
Making the wrong choice, you cheating yourself. That's all.
And we're pro-choice.
Yeah, we're definitely pro-choice.
Pro-choice. I love that. Pour me up. I'll cheers my juice to that.
The first time that Laced agreed with ID yourself.
We're working on it.
It's the first time and everything.
Yeah, that's my latest drop. That's the last thing that I released a couple months ago with Blow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got a video coming for that?
Oh,
Say
go
it
ahead.
again?
Go ahead.
I was asking if you had a video for that. That's all.
Oh no, we're gonna shoot in the summertime.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
We're working on it. We need the sun out. I'm probably gonna go down to California for that one too.
Nice. And then if we look at the discography, we see like I see like on your iTunes like there's a couple of joints. Is it because you have unreleased music, or are you just starting, or what's
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily just starting. I've been kind of messing around with the music since I was like 13. I was in a girl group when I was like in my freshman year of high school. We're singers. We were called Yours Truly. So I've always had like a musical background, but this is like my first year where I'm just taking my own lane seriously and just carving out a spot for myself. Yeah.
Okay. Well, why 2025? Why is this is the year to break out on your own?
Okay, so I think I dropped my first single last year. It's been a year. My man and his brothers, they bought me some studio time for my birthday.
Okay.
And we all went in there and with a couple beats, and honestly, we just made a hit. And I was like, I'm dropping this. I had put his name on the second verse. We were messing around, like we wrote a second verse for him, and then I took him off and was like, I'm sorry, I gotta fly.
In the studio.
He's like, yeah, good enough.
I'm gonna put as a little bonus track on there for in the future. No, like
if I pay for the studio and you cut me off the track,
okay.
I'm coming to see you, Otis.
No. How did he respond to that now?
Oh no, it's my world. He's living in it. He's totally fine with it. He's totally fine with
Understood.
it. They bought it for me because they
still
know
kept you after that. He didn't choose somebody else.
It ain't choosing this shit.
Do you still work with any of the girls that you was working with in Yours Truly? Are y'all still solid?
No, we were kids.
Okay.
Girl, and it was me, her sister, and another. It was like her two sisters, and me. The person who was producing for us was a gospel singer, so he was like had a lot of like musical background when it came to that. So he produced a couple songs for us, but it just didn't work out really. We're still cool. I mean, I know them still, but everybody.
Right. You
they still sing, but I don't think that that's something that they're really taking like seriously.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but me though.
Would you ever consider tapping back in, getting them to do something on the hook or something like that, just to rekindle that moment or things like that?
The reunion tour?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that was a hard
No. We all grew up and chose different life paths. So,
right, no, I get that.
To them. Hopefully everything's working out. I hope the singing is still singing. But
so you did a hit record last year.
Yeah.
And then you went full steam ahead.
The Smooth Criminal. That was that one that I dropped. The girls was liking that.
Okay.
I did a Sade sample, so I think the beat really caught them. But then when they heard
hard to miss with those.
That's fire. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my first single that I dropped. The one with Blow is my second one, and I'm working on the album right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a name for it yet?
Kind of, but I kind of want to hold on to it.
Okay, that's cool.
What they say?
Do you have a special
speak about certain things until they're solidified.
Some people say that.
Some people
Some say put it out there.
Put it out there, and it might not, that butterfly effect. So I'm gonna release the name when I'm like secure with that being what it is.
Speaking of solidified, do you have a solidified feature that you're able to tell us about that's going to be on the album potentially?
No, this one's just me.
Just you?
Yeah, like I want to do just me. I sing too, so I was considering maybe getting some hooks from people, but I decided to like just really challenge myself to kind of like showcase all my talents.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. I sang on my last one, Not Choosing HE, and that was me singing, and I do all the little harmonies and stuff myself. So,
man, it seems like your man got booked off the first one. He's not gonna make the album.
Look at we had to help him write his verse. He knew his thing. He started it, and then we all kind of got in and finished it, and we were having fun. So it sounded good, but I was like, I like how this sounds, and I kind of need it for myself. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I was like,
I mean, does he got skills or what?
Yeah, he does. He can read what you write for sure.
Okay.
He can stay on key. We was having fun for real. He can do his thing.
Okay.
But it was more or less he was just in there messing around to a piece.
You got songs with your brothers though, correct?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So my brother, he also makes music and he records me. So he got the setup at the house.
You can't exactly cut him off.
He helps me. He helps me. He's like I ghostwrite some of his stuff. He ghostwrites some of my stuff. He might be like, don't say that, say this. So we help each other. That's how it's supposed to be, for sure.
So what's the timeline difference from you going from doing the yours truly, singing, to you not necessarily releasing music, but having the idea, like, I think I have fun rapping. I'm gonna write these poems, these ideas, these lyrics down.
Over 10 years for sure. I think when I was in that group, I was a freshman in high school, maybe 8th grade going into high school. So I was like 14, 13, and that didn't end well.
I mean,
I don't want to go too much deep, but the mama was messing with the producer, and when their relationship ended, so did our career. So it was just one of those situations. It was like, I'm like, damn, well, forget my dreams. But so I just kind of like continued to like just write and sing and just sing in the shower and have fun. You want to know what really set it off for me?
What?
Somebody had broken my heart.
Oh,
darn him!
Broke my heart, and
darn
I was like, I need to go to the studio right now.
That was your first thought. How did you get to that thought though? Like was it just that I need to sing, I gotta go? Like,
yeah, 100%. I went on YouTube and I found the first beat with a little jazz, little twang on it, and I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Did you write a diss track?
I wrote like an emotional diss track. The song is called "Pick Up the Phone," and it is because
Do you write a lot of your records based on your personal experiences, or do you write some records for? Are any of your records for like, okay, so you know, like the audience says like, oh, well, I feel like she's writing that to me. Do you write to the audience as well, or?
I feel like if the shoe fits, like I'm glad. Like if it fits, you can relate, amazing. But a lot of the stuff I write is really just like particular to me and my experience, my trials and tribulations, what hurt me, what make me happy, what make me angry. And I feel like being in the industry that I'm in, a lot of the things that I go through, a lot of the girls that are in the same industry, they deal with the same stuff. So I feel like it's for me, but what's for me is for them. So
speaking of the shoe fitting, where did you get the name Laced?
What you think?
Because you were a sneakerhead.
No, this actually, look, I got my first pair of Jordans today.
Oh,
hey.
I got
your first pair of Jordans is the Breads.
Okay, be quiet.
You got the bread.
Don't play with me.
Hell no.
No, I'm not a sneakerhead. So you want to know? Me and my best friend.
Okay.
I think she was arguing with somebody on social media, and my name on Instagram used to be something else. It was like I can't even remember, but she was arguing with somebody on Instagram, and they were like, "You and that laced hoe," and I was like,
"Dang!"
They were like, "You and that laced hoe, y'all." I was like, "Oh yeah, that laced hoe. I like that. We're keeping it and we're stamping it, and that's who I am." 100%.
Wasn't expecting that.
She make lemonade, real shit. Sorry, but yeah, it was one of those situations where it was like sometimes you just gotta take the hate and roll with it.
Wow.
Hey, that's real.
D-Money, like that's going up there with Kev Soon's explanation.
Yeah. With the eye, yeah.
And then it just like evolved from there. So like I feel like I got multiple little taglines. Like that laced hoe is one of them. And I hope that girl think of that and be like, I want to pull her hair out every time she hear me say it.
Ultimate revenge.
So, really. And then like the laced up still down, that really just comes from me being in the game and like please, you're killing me. It really just comes from like just being in the game and just being straight laced, game tight like a casino. Just always being on point and always being on point because I've been in a position where I wasn't. So sometimes you got to learn to be laced and lace up your own shoes.
And I hear you also be lacing up as a dancer too.
I do. That's where it all started. You got to fund the dream. You got to fund the dream.
Fund the dream.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. I've been dancing probably for like almost a decade now.
Okay.
I'm 27. So since I was fresh 18, I guess crazy, but I've come a long way. I've come a long way.
Collected a bunch of experiences, got your heart broke, and started rapping.
Yeah. Heartbroken in many ways. Just life in general will really make you feel like you got to find something to find joy in again. And I feel like some people don't like talking about their problems, but I got to get that off me.
You're right.
Did you ever have anything that ever meant something? Did you ever have anything in life that meant to you the way like music means to you?
My daughter. Yeah, I have an 8-year-old.
That's a dope comparison. I love that.
She just turned 8 on the 22nd. Happy birthday!
Happy
to her.
belated.
Yeah.
Say happy birthday for my baby. She watching.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lace baby.
Lace baby. Look, don't like, she's gonna start calling herself that. I swear.
Lace baby.
The Lace baby. You know. Yes. But oh yeah, my daughter's the most important thing to me. I do this for her because
that's beautiful.
You gotta break them cycles. You gotta give them something that you didn't have.
Man.
And I just feel like her seeing me confident, she be trying to draw me tour outfits and stuff.
Oh, does she want to do music?
She came up with my melody, like
nice.
the da 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 da.
Okay,
that was her actually. I'll be writing my space is the car. So when I'm in the car, that's where I write for my best stuff. When I'm just in the car, I'm like in an enclosed space, the beat's loud.
I know a few people
so,
like that.
I feel like that's the only time I could really lock in. It's like I'll just drive or just go park somewhere and just play the beat over and over and over again. So like one time I had picked her up from school and she was in the back seat and like I was just playing it over and over again. I heard her humming and I was like, say that again. And she started doing it louder and I was like, I like that. I'm gonna keep that. So now she's just like, part of my process. She is. She can download a BandLab on her phone. She be trying to do her thing. It's inspiring to see how I inspire her.
It's lit.
That is lit.
You got her writing team.
Yeah. She's like me times 100. You guys would be like
talk a little bit about how you ended up getting that Joe Blow feature and like building that relationship, and has it got to expand any further beyond just the feature? Because sometimes we do features and songs and it ends after that point, you know what I'm saying? So was it something that you guys were able to build on or things like that? Talk a little bit about that.
Well, specifically, I chose Joe Blow because I feel like at a time when I had just entered into like the game and dancing and just being part of the lifestyle, like certain music was just like the time frame, like Joe Blow, Filthy Rich, The Jacka, Jay Stalin, like just fly shit. Fly stuff. So it's like for me, getting him on a feature was more or less like a personal thing. Like this is who I used to listen to when I was grinding for real, when I was in the club, when I was out in the streets doing my thing. Like this is what I would have to listen to get into that mode. So for me, it was like a personal thing. I think I just sent him a message on Instagram one day when I seen he was active, and he responded kind of fast and was just like, I didn't think he was going to respond that fast. I didn't have nothing prepared, nothing. I think I had like a beat and like a freestyle that I had started to write to.
Yeah.
And he sent me his information and he was just like, so what do you have? And I didn't have nothing. So I just recorded a video of myself, like kind of spitting it, like little pieces of it, and just like giving him an idea of like how I wanted to come. And then he called me and was just like, I'm on that. I like that.
Right.
He really looked out, and we're still in contact. You know, he really helps me out with like music and just like creativeness and just figuring out how to say certain stuff. So big respect to him for just locking in with me the way he did.
No, that's fire.
Right.
And we mentioned it, and I know because of the off-camera experiences, but we got to talk about that South by Southwest journey and what that was like to get to go out there, because that was your second performance.
Have you been to Texas before?
Yeah, I have sisters in Texas. I've been to Texas quite a few times. I've been Austin's. I've been to Austin one other time before that, so it's just interesting to be there for specific and just like kind of already be familiar with the lay of the land. But it was like it was nothing like what I expected, because I think I expected to go there and be a lot more nervous than I was, especially because it was only my second time ever being on stage. And I feel like once I got that first performance down and out the way, it was like from there, like. And then plus I had Mambo out there with me too in the band and stuff. So I feel like I have like support with me. So I wasn't just by myself, but I had a lot of fun. I made a lot of connections. I met somebody on the street that was doing a mic drop scene and just walked up, and instead of doing it then and there, I just locked in and just kind of rapped him a little bit so he could kind of hear how I'm coming. And they ended up calling me that night and booking me for a video shoot for another artist. So it was like a lot of cross-contamination, a lot of just like networking, and I provide other services and do other things as well. So it was just a really good opportunity to get out there and just like, let them know how I'm coming and see how we can put all our pieces together.
Right.
So that music video actually is for T-Rail. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he comes out here a lot and he sings and stuff. So he shot a music video, and I'm one of the main girls in the video.
Okay.
And then, you know, we locked in on a personal tip too. So it's like when it comes to the music and stuff, I'm sure, you know, it goes both ways.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We had a lot of fun. We went out with a Holiday. We went to the club.
Yeah.
But well, you know what's crazy? I had quit drinking. Ask him. You know, I was sober the whole trip. I had one shot when we first got there on some like commemorating the experience.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to go out there in just like a clear state of mind and just be able to just be myself, no enhancements. I mean, I smoke a little weed here and there, but like
a little bit,
just a little bit.
It's a Northwest.
Yeah. Of course, only the best. You know, I came with my people.
I was gonna say,
You know, I
you
came
found
with
some
my
weed out
people.
there?
What?
Huh?
Watch
It
is different. Listen, we went to this place called the Glassmith, and it's like a dab bar. Like,
okay,
they got bongs and dab rigs, and you can buy dabs by the hit and bowls by the pack. And
Wow.
like, you could sit in there and smoke, bring your own weed, chill. They got glass blowing competitions in there. Austin is the fever dream. It is a different place.
It was definitely a unique experience.
It was a very unique experience. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
I feel like there's some stories here we can get into.
Yeah, probably no pre 10 o'clock stories.
Yeah, no pretend, but
Can you tell us something crazy that you saw that nothing you did, but like something you saw that was crazy that happened that just like nothing out of the
the police out there
ordinary?
don't play.
What?
The police out there don't play. They had the full. I feel like every single police officer, vehicle, van, gun, horse was on those premises.
They be on the horse. So.
What?
Yeah,
And I think we had seen some people fighting in the way that they like separated it from everything that was going on. They had all the horses just circling around the fight, like wrangled them up like some
cattle.
Yeah. For real though, it was crazy. It was.
It's not exactly a story, but a moment of inspiration and the universe just aligning. We had come fresh off a stage from the show that we did with Holiday, Gorilla Zoe, and all sorts of different T-Rail and things like that. And we got like our drummers like, hey, you know, La Russell's around the corner right now. We're like, oh, word? He's like, so let's just I'm gonna go take the drums. You just go see what's up. We end up walking up. The security lady just had a cool vibe conversation. She ended up letting me and Lace just slide in. Like, y'all look like performers. Y'all.
He walked up there and straightened up his collar and did the little, oh yeah, we're in there. She was like, she didn't even want to question it. She was like, let me just usher you. I was like,
and then we ended up popping in and catching like probably the most hype part of the show, the last like 20-30 minutes.
And to make matters worse, we beeline to the front and you shook them up. Like
we end up rapping on the mic
at the last song when things were the most turned. That was like the perfect way to end out the whole thing.
Yeah, no. So that's the South by Southwest in general. You're out there and there's so many different celebrities, artists, creators, videographers, directors.
Alicia, who else did we see out there?
Big X the Plug,
Alicia out there, Big X the Plug.
Shout out to Trap Beckham, Real Soul Candy. We was popping it with them for a good minute too, so it was just a good network opportunity.
I'm a good friend of his manager. You know, a lot of people was out there for that event, showcasing their talents. It was cool.
It was a good moment to represent the city too, and we had Slickle out there too, so it wasn't just Seattle.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to jump to the birthday segment of the show.
Oh,
of course, we got Laced Baby, but there's some other people that are celebrating their birthdays.
We also got Baby Mambo too. Young Quincy had his birthday yesterday. He just turned 11 yesterday, man. So
Baby Quincy Mambo and Laced Baby, and here's some other ones they're celebrating.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
And I also got to shout out my youngest too, because April it belongs to my kids. April 1st, April 29th, my
You got
youngest.
nothing but Tauruses?
Yeah.
No, I got one Taurus and one Aries. Yeah.
That's tough. Raising a
Mhm.
Taurus is tough.
Happy birthday to my cousin Jing Jing.
Happy birthday, Jing Jing.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
And we already threw his picture up there, man. But we've been talking about him in code, man. My guy V Hospitality 206 was down there. South by
Yes, happy
Southwest.
birthday. He was out there with us.
Yeah,
I've never
popping.
performed with a live band either. That was like so interesting and so fun. And I feel like we were the only people who had that element, and it kind of turned us up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Beautiful. Any birthdays? Remember Buddha?
Shit. Not any recently.
Bro, you mean shoot?
It was 2 weeks ago. It was my niece's birthday. So that's
your niece? Okay.
Happy birthday, Isla. So that's
Happy birthday, Isla.
Yeah,
We all got a birthday this year. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Isla.
There we go. Yes.
Love the energy.
For real.
Oh, all right, man.
This is my year. I said it.
This is my year. All right, man. Of course, on the other side of the break here, we're going to talk to Remember Buddha and get to know a guy here from St. Louis. But before that, we got some new music from the town. Anhalea with a new track called No One Like Me, Choose Me, with production from Eloquent. This one is Anhalea, No One Like Me, and Fresh Juice right now on radio. When we come back, let's get to know Remember Buddha, man. And
Shout out to Eloquent.
Maybe we'll pray to him too.
I wasn't looking for you when you came into my life. I was trying to get it together. I was trying to get my life right. Yeah, you caught me off guard, off my game, open heart. Now I'm trying to figure it out if this is something I want to start. But you got that potion, and I'm all up on it, daydreaming about you. You know I want it slow motion. Can we take our time? You got my devotion, my love I'm giving. Private beach, ain't nobody else swimming in my ocean. Let's just do this right. Cause you ain't never met, you ain't never met, you ain't never met no one like me. No one, no one, babe. I ain't never met, no, I ain't never met, no, I ain't never met no one like you. No one, babe. Choose. I don't want the passion if it comes with pain. I don't want it. I am too grown to be playing these games. This is the real thing. I need the real thing. I need a real king, commitment, a real ring. I don't want just your body, but I want your mind too. I wanna see what's underneath your skin. Can I get a preview? Like who are you deep down? Who do you keep around you? I want to know you better and better. I like us better together. You ain't never met, you ain't never met, you ain't never met no one like me. No one, babe. I ain't never met, no, I ain't never met, I ain't never met no one like you. No one, babe. You deserve a woman like me. You deserve a woman like me. You need a woman like me. You need a woman like me. But don't get it twisted. Before I existed, God was thinking about you for me. What's your intention? Don't wanna miss it. I think God created you for me. I'm on a mission to love you like I love myself. I got a vision to love you like nobody else. I am the real thing, king. Let me elevate you higher. Touching heaven, going higher. Baby, let me take you higher. You ain't never met, you ain't never met, you ain't never met no one like me. No one, no one. I ain't never met, no, I ain't never met, I ain't never met no one like you. No one, babe. I promise that I am the only one that can do it just like me. God only made one just like me. I am the original copy. I'm not a remake, I'm a classic. I'm the real deal, not plastic. Don't need to impress you, I know I'm blessed. Do you? 'Cause you don't have to choose me, I know I'm blessed. You don't have to choose me, I know I'm blessed. You don't have to choose me, I know I'm blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's your favorite KJ, Amazing Machini on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself. Come check me out every Thursday at Island Soul Seattle with Soul for Thursdays karaoke at 9 to 1 a.m. See you there and enjoy radio.
The Washington State Nonprofit Conference is the largest gathering of nonprofit professionals in the state. Visit nonprofitwa.org to learn more about this powerful gathering of leaders, employees, board members, or nonprofit supporters. You can join May 13th and May 14th in person, or May 16th in Spokane, or May 20th in Tacoma. With 30 workshops, 4 keynote sessions, and 4 distinct learning tracks, the Washington State Nonprofit Conference is an incredible opportunity to connect with experts and discover resources and strategies to drive positive change in your organization. Ready for action? Register today at nonprofitwa.org.
Women are not an homogenous group. We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
A new law is helping people save more money on prescription drugs.
Asking for
To save. With Medicare's Extra Help program, your premium cost can be zero and your out-of-pocket expenses are low. Who should apply? Single individuals earning less than $23,000 a year, or married couples earning less than $31,000 a year. Even if you don't think you qualify, you should still check out this program. Visit ssa.gov/extrahelp. Medicare costs are covered by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rocky Sandoval, and you are tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, featuring the Juice Pack with my boys D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself, man. Tune in.
No need to. My niggas are. Yeah, tell me how to be a. All I really need is a. Let me get a. Across the north and back down to the south, hit the block and make you bounce out the car though. He said this life will take you far, but you gotta stay down through it all though. Laced up, still down, yeah, you know you wear the crown, you the star, but this is my show. I'm the realest bitch that I know. You just praying you was not pro. You niggas cheesy, I am not chose. You bitch daddy trying to get chose. I'm in a jacuzzi on the top floor, but off the bottom, yeah, I'm the top. Like lace me with the sauce though. I could never be a lost one. Real reflection of a boss. You ain't never took a loss. I ain't never been a cheap. Stay solid, it's a G code. We taking flights to Puerto Rico. Man, passing me the Clico, rubbing on my feet though. You ever land at the Clearport? Broke a dish at the airport. Make them beg for it. Trying to cash up Brazil for it. Go to jail for it. Then die and go to hell for it. it. I could never be easy. I'ma talk my ish, and you know that I mean it. If it's a smooth operation, then you know I'ma bleed it. Cash rules everything, and you know I'ma miss it. Anything that I dream, I already achieved it. I'm as solid as they come, yeah, you better believe it. Laced up, still down to get some of the D me. Stay down for the shit, so I'ma come up. And any you can get with me, yeah, you locked up. And any chick go against, you know she fucked up. This ain't no easy business, nigga, this a cut. And any nigga tryna bump me to lump sum. A bum bitch, I could never ever be one. A smooch, just get a swoop. And gang type money, right, real player, count big niggas.
All right, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, Laced Smooth Operator.
You're 2 for 2. You're 2 for 2.
That was the joint where your man's verse was gone.
Look, it went something like, really mashing for it, really asking for it, stay down for the shit, now I'm cashing for it. It was pretty good, but it was just not on target with, like, this is for the ladies. You're scaring the hoes.
That is what it is, man.
You're scaring the hoes. We want them to come.
All right.
You put a little too much mustard on it.
On that note, let's get holy, man. And let's bring in RememberBuddha, and let's get up with them, man, from St. Lou. To start off, man, Pintside Patron here is a battle rapper, and I hear you got a little bit of history in some battle rap.
I do. Yeah. So like I went to Nelly had opened up a music school in St. Louis.
Okay.
And yeah, it was dope.
You live on like that side where him and his people from or something?
No, I was like more out by the county, but like I still went downtown to go to school there.
Right.
But like, yeah, it was dope though. Like, I mean, I already was like rapping before, but I just wanted to learn like I don't know, like the way to speak as a producer and things along that side. And like they had a business management thing that they were teaching there. Anyway,
you wanted to do something official. There's a difference between having the skill of rapping and understanding the business of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the balance of both things. And because it was like a music school, everyone rapped there. Everyone did something musical. Like, so it was just a great networking hub. And anyway, we had this huge like battle rap kind of like circuit in the school. And I never really did the battle rap thing, but I always would just like freestyle, and I was like selling mixtapes at the school and stuff. And they would go up, like people were really messing with it. And I had my boys like in my ear, like, yo, you got to go and battle. Like you're good enough. Like you can do this. I was like, all right, let me just throw my hand in the ring real quick. And like, I was just cooking dudes. Like it was like for real.
You didn't really know you could do something until you just do it.
I swear. Right. Once you just jump in the water, you'll find out you can swim. Like, like for real, it works. Like, and it's manifestation. That stuff is real. Like if you speak it, it'll happen. It'll come to you. And you know, like I just knew I was gonna be good at it. Like because I had that instinct of like, all right, I'm already a good rapper. Battle rapping is just being like more clever and just flaming the hell out of somebody. So like, you just got to go hard with it too. Like you got to be ruthless. That's the biggest thing. Like it's like you kind of got to be clever and ruthless. I feel like that's the combo. That's the peanut butter and jelly for battle rap. But yeah, I don't know. I was like doing that for a while at the school, and word was kind of getting around that I was like one of the dudes that was like kind of running the shit at the school and stuff. I don't know if I'll have to say that. My bad. Like, but yeah. So I had like kind of a target on my head, and there was this one dude. He went by greatest rapper alive. That was like, which is so corny. No disrespect to him, but that's so corny. Like
he's asking for it at this point.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll use something.
I'm like, there's a whole other conversation we about to have.
Asking
bro.
to be challenged.
And I show up to school.
That's actually really clever, bro. I think I want to change my name to Best Singer.
Hey,
Alive.
get straight to the point. But no, I like came to school one day, right? And I'm going outside to just have a cigarette and smoke. And I was, mind you, I was late as hell to like class that morning. I was hungover. I went out the like night before and I was like partying and stuff. And
Kids, don't smoke cigarettes or be hungover at school.
Don't, no, not about
high school. Are we talking about college?
I was in college. I was in college.
Nelly school, right?
Oh, you were in college.
Yeah,
Oh, you were in college.
But I was a little
okay. Well, then just
too,
make.
I wasn't.
Just make sure you get to class, then, kids. If you're in college.
Hey, straight up. I came in. I was hungover, and then the dude came up to me, just like heavy energy, trying to like. You know, he just wanted to battle me, and I was like already hungover. I was like not in the mood for it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just kind of like let him do his thing. But then he kind of like got me over the edge. I was like, all right, I'm about to just roast the hell out of you for like.
His parents had a real good marriage.
For real, it really was, and it was like 10 minutes. I didn't even like let him get a word in because I was like, all right, I'm rolling. Like I'm not gonna let it stop. And then on the deck at the school, like first 5 people come out, and then 10. Then before I know it, it's like 30 people out there watching.
Now you're like,
it was getting nuts. And then like even the security guard, he wasn't helping me at all. Saul was laughing too. He was like when I was cooking the dude, he was just like almost pointing and laughing at the dude. I'm like, damn, y'all making him have extra hot blood. So anyway,
he needs at least one cheerleader.
Yeah, hey, straight up. But anyway, dude, at the end of it, he got so fed up, he like jumped across the table and tried to get physical with me, and I'm like, that's not what I
punched a nerve.
And I'm Buddha, right? So like I'm not about to throw hands. Like I'm just I'm here to like unless if you actually hit me, then yes, I will take care of business. But like
this enlightened ass whooping.
Yes, swear. But the school all rocked with me. I was really messing with everybody there. So like I had like 10 people. I had like a posse of security behind me. Like he wasn't even gonna touch me.
No, I think he wanted somebody to stop him. He was just
swear.
You're lucky to hold me back. You're lucky to hold me back.
Hold me back.
Hey. Nah, it was wild. But after that, like, I mean, I had a lot of fun doing the battle rap stuff, and it really sharpened my pen. But after that, I kind of was like, all right, I like the drama, but not that much. So I'm gonna like step my toe out of the ring for a little while.
Respect. At least you put your hat in the ring, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You kept it up.
Yes, sir.
Keep your head up.
No, it was a vibe. It was fun. Like I'd be willing to like give it a shot again, but right now I'm like so soaked into what I'm doing musically. Like I produce too, so like
cool.
So I'm like kind of locked in on that kind of vibe right now, I guess. Okay. But when the time calls for it, maybe I'll pull out the number 45 and put that mug back on. You know what I'm saying?
St. Louis is up there as far as battle rap cities. That's easily up there.
Oh,
you gotta change your name to You gotta change your name to the Angry Buddha when you do the battle rap.
The Angry Buddha. Hey, that sounds like a burger at like a millennial burger restaurant or something.
Like a vegan burger with jalapenos on it.
Yeah, I swear.
This one comes with habaneros on it.
Plant-based patty with fucking chili peppers.
Let me get the double Angry Buddha.
That begs the question.
Little twang.
I'm gonna use that though.
How does an MC get the name Buddha?
So when it actually came through like my family, honestly. Like when I was a baby, I was like a fat baby. So my dad, I had like a Buddha cheeks, basically, is what they said. So I was like,
that's cute.
They're like, all right, well, we're gonna call you Buddha, and like it just kind of stuck. Everyone, and even like at my job, like everybody, they don't even know me by my real name. Everyone just knows me by Buddha. Like it's just been a nickname that's been running like ever since, like forever, I guess. I don't know.
It's just who you are at this point.
So what got you started in the producing? Because it sounds like the battle rap was that was your first excursion into getting into it.
Oh yeah. And well, I feel like So when I was at that school, I was like learning how to produce, and like my best friend at the time was a producer too. His dad was super talented and would like tour with Eric Clapton and stuff. And
Tight.
so they had like a family tree that was like influencing me as a producer. And then and then whenever I was over there, I kind of like soaked up some game and like was recording at their crib. I kind of like picked up some stuff. But then at EI, the Nelly school, I was like learning how to produce and like actually use FL. There was a class there called Beatology, and my homework was literally to make like a 3-pack of beats.
What?
So
That's dope.
It was fire. It was so dope.
That's dope.
And like, and it was
wait. His school was called EI. Like,
EI.
Out of my brain because I was literally just thinking that the Nelly school. I was in my head.
Yeah, it was like.
I think it's dope that it was called Beatology. That's dope.
Yeah, it was sick. Actually, I took like the class of Beatology right before they officially started the school. And I was in class with, he's like, I guess one of the deans or like one of the like leaders of the school, but it was this dude, Carl Napa, and he's like a legendary engineer. Like he did like NSYNC, Britney Spears, obviously Nelly. That's why he was like at the school. Just a lot of that like early 2000s stuff. And I was like in Beatology with that dude. I'm like, dude, you already know what you're doing, bro. What are you doing here? Like, I'm just learning this shit. Like, but you know, it was I don't know. Just
is the school still there?
Unfortunately, no. So it was like
it was a once in a lifetime experience.
It was a Vatterott school, and like I guess all those Vatterott schools got like closed down a few years ago or something like that. But it's unfortunately it's not there. But it was so cool because like all the people I work with on music, like more than anybody else, like all came from that school, and it's like kind of like a collective of people that I'll be working on music with forever. Yeah, it's sick.
So speaking on that collective that you've been able to build on for especially our listeners out here and our listeners around the world, talk a little bit about one, coming up in St. Louis, and then two, the different regional like demographics of out there and how they all kind of fuse together to make a music scene.
Oh yeah.
Or if they fuse together to make a music scene.
Yeah, the St. Louis scene is very it's complex. I'll put it that way. Like there's so many different styles and like cliques that got different styles. But people just don't gel that here. It's frustrating. Like, I'm trying to do that with a lot of my work. I have a lot of like on my most recent albums, I had like probably like 13, 14 different collabs, but I was just trying to get like a bunch of unique people in a different room and like utilize their skills the best kind of thing. But yeah, the St. Louis community, like you got trap rappers, you got like melodic vibe rappers, you got lyrical rappers, boom bap backpack, like you got everything. And I really
situations like that, I think a lot of people don't know how good they would sound together until you do things like what you did and put people in a room together and like
I agree.
Yeah. No, it feels good. It's fun to work with a lot of people, you know, like I really think music feels more like, I don't know, like you get that camaraderie when you're really vibing with someone and like just dropping dope shit together. And I don't know, the city needs more of it. That's something I really want to see more in St. Louis.
So do like each neighborhood have different sounds, or is it kind of broken down by the subgenres of hip hop that you're talking about?
Yeah, I feel like north, probably like more like North City, North County, you get like kind of some more like gutter, like trap kind of vibes.
Right.
South side, a lot of dudes I know from the south side of the city make like kind of some wavy stuff. Like y'all know who Smino is?
Yeah, I actually just saw him live.
Yeah, kind of like some Smino or like Jordan Ward kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
And like off the top, those demographics are the ones that I can think of. Like West Side's kind of like a mix. I guess you get a little bit of everything.
What do you consider yourself?
My bro's from East Side. My bro's from East St. Louis, and I know they got kind of like some NBA YoungBoy-esque.
I swear.
Not like melodic.
Yeah,
like
that. Oh yeah, I mess with every style of subgenre of hip hop. Like I think that
I
there's
want to know what you consider yourself. Like
as far
if
as
you
like
had to- yeah.
like
Even if you
so
just created yourself, like what would you consider your
so
sound?
as far as like my comparison of my sound, because I do a lot of different stuff. Like I'll have a record that sounds like a Frank Ocean joint. And then
I like that.
And then I'll have a record that sounds like West Side Gun. Like so it's it's so hard for me to pin it down. And now I know this dude is like the name of controversy right now, and he is absolutely nuts. But he was a huge inspiration for me for everything I've done. But Kanye's always been someone that I've like looked up to musically.
Yeah, so, really the whole generation, really, man.
For sure, for sure.
People song in any genre. And and I feel like that's something to want to kind of follow. I can understand that feeling like not want to put yourself in a box.
Yeah,
I grew up on so many different styles of music that I feel like I might want to make a rock and roll song 10 years from now. You never know.
Right. And like, we are artists, like, so we should act like it. Like, let's make some, throw some paint at the wall, like what comes out of it? Like something cool is gonna come out of it.
That's one way to put it for sure.
And that brings me to we got to move on to show and tell real quick because we actually have a surprise guest on the way. But speaking of showing and throwing paint, your most recent album is let's watch TV with the Let's watch some TV.
Was that photo taken in the room you're in right now?
Yeah, this is literally we are in the cover of it right now.
In the creative.
Yeah, this like
the walls
and the lamp.
Yeah, I mean, I'd move the laptop around, but I got all my stuff like mismanaged. But yeah,
no, that's dope. It's authentic, and it's like you got to work with what you got.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm watching TV.
And I feel like the title "Let's Watch Some TV" I guess came from like the idea that I do so like I do all these different sounds, right? And I have all these different personalities. How do I showcase this like marketing and art wise? There's so many different channels on a TV, right? Every channel's like a different personality base. So I kind of wanted like it to feel like that, where like each song's a different channel. Yeah.
That's actually such a great creative direction.
That's fire.
I probably wouldn't have got that just based off of just seeing it or like reading it, like breakdown. Like I like that.
Let's watch some TV. And
I got a project kind of like that too, bro, where you have to encompass all your sounds. I call it grab a plate. Same thing where each dish is like something different. You know what I'm saying? So that's really fun
for everybody. That's fine.
Exactly.
Well, moving on. Patron's got a battle coming up later this month.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Vancouver. Shout out to Team Ellipsis, man. Shout out to Set the Bar Entertainment. Be out there May 24th, man.
Where's that at?
Vancouver.
Washington?
No, Canada. BC.
Oh, Canada?
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hey, you pretty high up on that card there, P. Treasy.
Salute, man. I just try to put on a show no matter where I'm at on the card.
I love to hear that.
So you're on like a team.
Fire them up. Let's go.
Pretty much, yeah. For this one, they did it kind of like an all-star game.
Oh, that's kind of fly though. I like that.
That's tough.
Yeah,
it is dope. They don't usually do that.
Like some wilding out shit.
Yeah. All right, so versus Shine 9 at the Turf, May 24th.
So how do you prepare for that? Like, do you got to do research on who you're going against?
I'll tell you off air just because I don't want to run too much into the show, but so I take about 3 weeks. So
are they streaming that or no?
I don't know if they're streaming it. The videos drop on YouTube, I'm sure.
Respect.
The show. And then that brings us to our surprise guest because we're gonna play his new video here. So Mamba, why don't you give him a proper introduction? He's ready to go.
Man, no worries, man. Live and in full effect. Oh yeah, D Money, you forgot my flyer, but that's okay. But live and in full effect, man. Direct. We got here. We just talking about all the battles, man. One of the battle legends from around the way, man. My dog, Stuey Newton in the building, man. Come make some noise, man. Make some noise.
What's happening, baby?
What up, Stu?
What's going on with you? How doing, man?
How you doing, loved one?
It's been a minute.
What's
Man, so just working, man. Just working. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to stay busy, man.
He's hard off of beating me in a competition of trivia where he got to take home this Tyrone Einstein figure.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got him chilling right now. You know what I'm saying?
What's new in the world of Big Stuey Newton? No, man, talk to it.
Man, you know, just working, man. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a project not long ago. You know what I'm saying? It's called Either Way, I Ain't Sorry. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm clapping just based off the title.
So, you know, make sure y'all tune into that. You know what I'm saying? Just drop that on all platforms. The Stuey Packs is still a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in with these Stuey Packs. You feel what I'm saying? We about to launch the beta version of Stuey Plus. So if you really see on there, say Stuey Plus. So we about to run this. We need to run this beta program for about 6 months. You know
I need on.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we just working. You know what I'm saying? We working and we innovating every day, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. We're about to get to the video. Return of the Problem.
I love the aggression. Like, fuck you.
You gotta.
You know one thing I love about you, Stu, is you've always been so unapologetic.
You feel me? Like you gotta be yourself no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, my theory is, you feel what I'm saying? This is me. Is that you? You know what I'm saying? So
it's not like me. I ain't mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, this is me. So you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, the problem is back, and you know, just making that announcement. You feel me?
Oh man, we gotta get you soon for another full show, man. I know there's a lot more to get in touch with you, man. So
oh yeah, no, for sure, man. I definitely want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, you know, double check with the scheduling for sure. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so why don't we go ahead and get to this video, man, off the project. Either Way, I Ain't Sorry. This is the video, Return of the Problem.
Good to see you, brother.
Stuey Newton, man. Keep it locked. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. LACED doing a live performance in this last half hour of the show.
They thought I was gone, but they got to deal with me. Baby, where you going? Is you still with me? Got some pounds of good weed and it's still with me. Rain, sleet, especially the snow, it should get real tricky. Trying to turn a bunch of coupons to 1 meal ticket. Dreamed about this Hellcat when I was in that little Civic. Had to get away from all them snakes cause they had ill intentions. I knew I would eat cause I seen it in a premonition. My name's still in mint condition. I'm a breath of fresh air, yeah. Keep it playing, yeah. You was never dead, yeah. Baby, I done been down and been even lower. You ain't tryna build and I'ma act like I don't even know you. Boss Mac, known for the freezing shoulder. Grill make my mouthpiece even colder. Shit and put them on that ease like when you greet a soldier. Swear my cup full, brush leaking over. I'ma always meet my quota. Popping off this kettle at a high rate, always hella high. You can tell I got a fly fate, always in the sky. Through the turbulence, I fly straight. I can tell you why. In the plane, they arrive late. Really had them babies like the Cabbage Patch. Shorty, they some party boys. They doing the Cabbage Patch. I'm more like a Hardy boy, familiar with the ladder match. If you ever hear that I gave it in 3 rounds, remember I don't battle rap. Stewie in the P coming after that. Might have sold your baby mom some weed in a grabber pack. In your backyard, cause I'm a dog, it's my habitat. Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, how I'm going back to back. You ain't hear me, it's Return of the Mac. So turn up the slap while you swerve in a lack. Bad bitch is in the front and some herb in the back. Heard you counting up the profit, blowing perp in a trap. I'm the gangster's gangster, the everyday players. Everyday player, moving heavyweight major. Niggas ain't got no game, like they never played Sega. Yeah, I hear them light threats, they a featherweight danger. I was really outside, they ain't never sprayed banger. It's just me, no cosign, just one me. Save the wifey talk, you just tryna off me. I'm married to the game, I shoot the 40 while on one knee. Come see, went from street fighter to a young P. Gotta kick it with a bad chip, call it Chun-Li. Steady getting further, same time I'm getting closer. Eggs and champagne breakfast, I'm waking up to mimosas. Living life like I'm Sosa, everything kosher. Made it this far, gotta keep my composure. Smoke a Cuban for the culture. Look.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Stuey Newton. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. One time for the Juice Pack, my boy D Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID yourself. Yeah, told you I could read.
This is a Rainier Avenue Radio message on fentanyl awareness in our community.
And not only is it traumatic to the first responder community, but when someone does overdose in these areas, it's the whole community is traumatized. There's a lot of trauma that's absorbed by friends of people who experience overdose, and people who basically in the community absorb this. Basically, people use fentanyl to escape their pain, self-medicate, and they quickly you talk to somebody and you see their evolution over a period of time. How do we make sure that community is able to get the resources they need?
This has been a Rainier Avenue Radio message on fentanyl in our communities.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam.
Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines, the local Filipino community, PLM Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news.
Kaya always tune in PLM Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
Hello, I'm Tony Young, and every week I will be your guide to the music of the Fab Four with my show With the Beatles. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, those four lads from Liverpool. First airings are Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. with repeats on Thursdays and Saturdays from 8 to 10 a.m. right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Tune in to catch Beatlemania.
Are you in need of new or gently used clothing? Hope's Community Closet is here to help. We offer a wide range of clothing for men, women, youth, children, and infants. Join us on the fourth Saturday of each month from 12:30 to 4 at the Silent Task Force. We're giving clothing with care, community with heart. Lovely Ladies Lemonade for sale, and shop to the sound of old school soul. Any questions? Contact Alicia Kennedy, Executive Director of Women United at 206-316-7601. 206-316-7601. Come and find the perfect outfit for you and your family. We look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, it's the young god Damon, and you know I'm rocking out with Fresh Juice, baby.
Feeling myself like I'm off an X pill. Ops get smoked just like Edgefields. New scene, next real. Banana clip, heads pill. If time is money, then you better know this debt real. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Life sucks, but how does it feel? Life sucks, but how does it feel? Tryna be a leader gave me enemies. Sacrifices ain't too many friends to me. Don't believe in destiny for energy. I gotta take it on my own for legacy. You ain't my dog, you just pretend to be. Ain't with me, you against me. How I feel, never empty. They friendly just to envy. Keep it a Benji, don't offend me. I'm savage just like Fenty. I'm the trended, you just trendy. Need an umbrella for the rain. Like I was fine with Bentley. I'm strong cause I was weak. At the bottom could see my peak. Ayy, times when it was bleak, I can retreat for what I seek. Words of power, I am what I speak. I am him, stand on my feet. At war with myself and they can't compete. Damn.
Me verse me, not me verse you. Me verse me, not me verse you. Me verse me, not me verse you. Me verse.
Feeling myself like I'm off an X pill. Ops get smoked just like Edgefields. New scene, next real. Banana clip, heads pill. If time is money, then you better know this debt real. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Life sucks, but how does this feel? Life sucks, but how does this feel?
Breathe in, breathe out. Open eyes, see now. I'm not ND now for what I need now. Breathe in, breathe out. Open eyes, see now. I'm not ND now for what I need now. Hey.
No, I don't need reservations. With things that's causing me hesitation. And I don't want explanations. Why things are the way they are, man, I face it. What made me better was what made me worse. What made me feel alive is what made me hurt. Invincible, nobody gon' break me down. Been the realest though, who really could take the crown. Superman, look at how I saved the crowd. Opposition always missing cause they aiming down. I take the headshot if it make me famous now.
I take the headshot if it make me famous now.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Remember the Buddha. It's called LSD, man.
That joint was hard.
Woo!
Yeah, right on.
Who did that?
Like, I made that.
That's hard.
You made that too?
Yep.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a bop right there for sure, man.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. I like the little beat switch at the end too. It was fun.
That's on side A. So
yes, sir.
This is on side B. This is side A.
Yup.
Let's watch some TV.
What made you want to do the sides thing?
So
I'm from the 80s, bro. I need to know.
Yeah, like I don't know. I originally was gonna have it just be like a 14-track like album. But then, I mean, I keep trying to think of like trying new things every time I do something. So like, I always wanted to do like a double-sided project. So I wanted to do this cover art where it's like, you get this like warm orange, brown, like kind of color palette kind of thing going on, mustard yellow. And then the side B would be like this neon purple, like the lights are off. I've been up watching TV for like all night. It's like 5 a.m.
Kind of a double question in the same topic. Do you feel like this is more comfortable for you in comparison to like a 24-song album?
Oh yeah. For me, I'm not a big like, see, I feel like albums are turning into playlists, and I like albums more than I like playlists. And
that's a bar, bro. Oh my God,
yeah. But like, I do like, I'm not going to say I don't like, there's some albums that have like a boatload of tracks that I'm like, all right, I can rock with a bunch of these, but I like it to feel like it's a world. And when you get an album, you get a world with it. Like, and that's what I wanted to do with this.
For example, like Future has a a habit of sometimes doing that. He might, or Chris Brown does it sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And they're great artists. And
yeah.
I just want to know if that was something that's like, because it's been so long since you've seen the word side A, side B.
Yeah.
Man, what made you switch to put your steering wheel on the other side of the freaking car? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, it really raises questions, and that's awesome, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I felt like it was a way for me to like, because I do a lot of different sounds. Side A was like me with rules, and side B was me with no rules. So
okay.
Like, yeah, that was kind of like the vibe I was going for with it.
Do you change the way you perform based on what side of, like, what song, came from what side of the
I might now. That's kind of fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you just switch to being like, Bad Buddha, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's dope, though. You know, Drake got Drizzy. Yep. Everybody got that like that ulterior motive. Like, you got to show people that you could channel into them other versions.
Speaking of showing people, man, I think it's time for a live performance from LACED, man.
Yeah, let's go.
A Fresh Juice exclusive. A Fresh Juice exclusive. Do you want to introduce the track or?
Okay, this is just a beat I found I was fucking with. It's like a boom bap beat, but I wrote some shit that I'm like, I might make this a song. So.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Sorry, we're gonna take that screen off. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go.
Yeah. No, Look, I said I've been on the road, been on go. Yeah, I'm still at go and I'm still on go. I just like to talk, and I'm always good for me because I'm a check him up. And yes, I'm not getting funny because of respect for me. And yes, you're going to me because it's next. And yes, I'm about my money because I done checked him up. I said to her, I'll be telling you, I'm a true dude. The real kind, I mean, I'm hot and true. Make another me. Come to you. Make a nigga beat. Gotta work it too. Have you looking up to me? I can't look up to you. I can make a nigga bleed. He can respect me too. I can get ass back to the streets. They look on me. That nigga fucking like a leech. I got something you can't see. If a nigga fumble me, I'm in a different mood. Got them begging on his knees. Got them begging for me, please. I'm his favorite book. But I left them for the cheese. I like the nigga that could preach. I like the nigga that could teach. Show me something I can't reach. Nasty too. We fucking somewhere on that beach. I'm a nasty too. He had me dripping like a peach. He wanted to smash me too. But I'm somewhere out of reach. For me on a sneaky on my every move. While I'm laid up in the sheets with something close to. Because it's always gonna be me. Because it's gonna be you. Looking hella pink. I got that margin too. You bitch really hella weak and hella thrifty too. Look.
Yo.
Play with me. I'm gonna be hot. I'm never gonna be cool. Not a trick. I'm hella quick. Switch my move. Nigga, you got me pissed. You fucking up my groove. I pick the bitch. She thinks she's slick, but I plays it cool. I put the lips straight to the trick. I hit my lip and smooth. All my shit. I'm gonna face a few. And I'm gonna never front my move. I'm too slick to lose. I use my trap and all hundreds. I take the 52. When it's time to prove, no, bitch, don't choose. When it's time to prove, I'm gonna do that too. But you're a stand-up bitch. I'm not the type to lose. Ain't no scissors around this bitch. I think you screw the rules. I'm gonna make this figure you want me to do it. I can do the trick for every single one.
Fresh juice. Exclusive.
Life that's so down around this motherfucker.
That was hard.
Talk to
Hard. That was hard.
Keep it going.
Move.
That was hard.
Move.
But
Hey,
Patron,
we
don't they call those fresh exclusives?
Hey, that flow was butter.
Yeah, we would like to let you know that all rights to this music remain with the rights owner.
Fresh exclusives, man.
Y'all fucking with that?
Sure.
That flow was butter. I love that. That was
Thank
fire.
you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I like stuff where it's people just rip top to bottom. I like no hooks sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta let them hear some.
Sometimes you gotta for
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you.
And sometimes
that beat gave me the blues.
Gotta what?
Well, ID cut me off. Sometimes you gotta ID the question.
Bro.
Oh yeah. Why do I
That song
go
gave me
get
the
a drink?
blues.
Got some fruit punch.
All right. From your scalp to your feet, I need the question when you speak. Let me ask you something.
Shout out to everybody in the comments too.
Yo, shout out to all them, real rap, no cap. Look, so when you're no longer chasing the hit singles and the legacy, what does your music become to you? Is it therapy? Is it rebellion? Or does it grow into something else completely?
Are you asking me that?
I think
I'm asking the room. And I'll answer first. To be completely honest with you, I'm one of those people that wants to be known for notoriety. So I prefer to do like once I'm comfortable, obviously, I prefer to do the rest of my like if I literally know that I have the money that I'm gonna be wanting to let it double itself to investing and also the kind of stuff for my kids' college, once all that's straight, I'm literally gonna want to be able to do music in the sense of like not necessarily like pro bono, but like I'd want to do it in a way that it it's like each one teach one. Like we're gonna do this song to donate towards this, or this song is gonna be donated towards that. Like I mean, and I would do it that way. Yeah, absolutely. Because I didn't know that you can put the royalties in your kids' name. And when I realized that, I was like, yo, you know, I really would love to be able to like put the royalties to something towards something. Yeah, I mean, like I would love to do that. So,
that's
what I
fire.
would do.
That's dope. I love that. I didn't know that either. So now that I do know, I'm gonna look into that.
For sure. You know what I'm saying?
How would
Teach
you
one.
Lace?
Can you reiterate the question?
No, absolutely. I said, when you're no longer chasing hits or legacy, what does music become for you? Therapy, rebellion, or something else completely?
Oh, I feel like it's kind of like a combination of all those things. Like sometimes I do music as a form of rebellion to let somebody know when they got me fucked up. Sometimes I need to sometimes it's like a diary where it's like, you know, it's not for nobody else but me. Like I got songs in the vault that nobody will ever hear that that I needed to make just for me.
And you just need to let it out of your chest.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like later down the line, though, in the future, I feel like the context of my music is gonna change.
Ooh, I have a question. Do you think you'd let your child hear those songs when
my daughter's like part of the process?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Baby Lace, yo.
I feel like my daughter grew up with a different demographic. Like when my daughter was born, I had just put my pleasers on. Okay, so she had. I'm not saying like I'm over there stripping in front of my child. Like that's weird. But like I'm me 100%. So she's got the raw uncut version of me, but she also has like the other side of stuff.
Almost wish that we had her in one of those little squares so we could chat with her for like 10 minutes. While you
No,
interview.
she knows. No, I feel like I ain't no shame. I feel like I'm not rapping or writing about anything that I would ever be ashamed of her to hear. Like it's cursing on the internet. She didn't heard worse shit on YouTube that I didn't have.
May we know this blessed, lovely lady's name?
Oh, her name is Leonie.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She's like a whole she's like a theater kid. I think she's gonna be one of those kids.
Nice.
She'll command a room. Like she'll come.
What's one of her favorite movies?
What's one of her what?
Favorite movies.
Her favorite movie is the Moana 1 and 2.
That's my niece's favorite movie too. That's funny.
I'm just trying to get. I got how Disney Plus got all the old archived like Disney shows and movies from.
Yo, I'll be up in there, yo.
I be trying to put her on to other shit. She be like,
I'll be up in there, bro.
like y'all remember like
I'll be a whole adult on the Disney Plus.
I be on a whole adult like watching all the old stuff. Lizzie McGuire, all that.
Hey, feel me.
That's like Phil the Future, all that.
Everybody hates Chris.
I think remember Buddha needs to get a stab at ID's question.
Let's go.
So the question was, I guess, what are we chasing after legacy and hits? I guess is
that.
that.
Sir, I would love to repeat the question formally just for you and just to be formal about this. So the question formally is: when you're no longer chasing hits or legacy, what does music become to you? Therapy, rebellion, or something entirely different?
Dang. See, like I want legacy and hits, but
you already have that. In the sense of the question, you already have that.
Right. Like I mean, to me, music just it's already everything to me. So it's like it's it's how I pour my feelings out from the day. It's how I want to turn some shit up. It's whatever, it's whatever it calls for, and I'm not gonna lose it anytime soon.
So right there, when you said it's whatever it calls for, it kind of sounds like the answer in the sense that like you're saying that it turns into whatever it's going to be called for turning into, and that's what you'll continue to do in order to continue making music.
Yeah. I feel like
I kind of understand your answer.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm gonna have something kind of like leading me to chase for something. Like I feel like I'm always
you're always gonna transform with the music and evolve with it.
Super true.
Yep.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Patron?
Me, I want to lay the foundation in school to youth, like EI.
What's popping tonight?
You need to relax.
That's hard.
You feel me, though?
You need to relax.
That's
Shout out to Nelly, man. Shout out to Nelly.
Hey, shout out to my Dean Nelly.
Yo,
I feel like
that's wild.
It's like you got to do what you can to get your foot in the door. You know what the industry is like. You got to get that foot in the door. Make some stuff that could appeal to an audience, but once you get that foot in the door, it's like your fans are gonna mess with whatever you do. I feel like when they fuck with
I think that's what they expect you to do, like kind of like show them that you can do the classic single for the public, and then like they'll let you do whatever you want.
Right. Like here's a little sneaky thing. I was just in Vegas a couple of days ago, and I was in the studio with Duckman. And do you know who FMBDZ is? Fast Money Boys. I was invited to a session. I didn't even know that they were gonna be there, but I was in there, and the person who invited me, they were playing beats. He looks at me. He's like, "Did you write something? You got something for this?" And I was like, "Oh, I got a little something."
That's what I wanted to ask you. Is that I know you be in like a lot of collaborating writing
in environments. Ended up. It's like the butterfly effect. Once you open the door for certain shit, it's like you don't even realize like how many opportunities you might have passed up because you just didn't know that that's what it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you ever like hold back in those situations? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna share.
I feel like when I got there, I was the only girl there, and I feel like everybody in the room was looking at me like, "Who invited this hoe?" So I was like, "Did they not know what I came here for?" So it's like I just kind of sat back and observed, and I just did what anybody else would do. I'm listening to the beats and I'm writing to what I felt like I could.
Gotcha.
So that when the opportunity came to where they asked me, like, "You got some?" I got a little something. So like I kind of wrapped it on the fly, and I feel like every head in the room turned and looked at me, and they were like, "Oh shit!"
Hell yeah.
Like, oh my God, now everybody's standing up. Now everybody's doing this. Now everybody's doing that. Now they're like, it was crazy because I feel like I started off writing one way, and then certain environments make you realize like you gotta have that versatility, that adaptability, because the way that they rap in Detroit is so very different than like my influence. I'm very.
Do you prefer concept records, or do you prefer just spitting and talking shit?
Shout out to Duckman.
Oh, I don't have a preference. I like everything. I like rock and roll. I like country music. I like storytelling. I like I like a little sex red sometimes too. I ain't gonna hold you. She got me turned up last summer. But for the most part, I feel like it's just fun. It's like a challenge.
Who had
like
you turned
Buddha
up
was
last
saying.
summer? Nice.
A little sexy red.
Okay, for sure.
Hey, shout out St. Louis.
You can't
Sexy
be
red.
just get to moving it, but some shit you feel it in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't have a preference to like certain stuff, but being in certain environments has opened up my mind to like challenging myself to try different styles because they punch in. You know, they punch in. So when they'll do bar for bar, and
you don't like to punch in?
I don't know. It's hard for me. I talk. Like I could literally spit top to bottom, like whole track.
Hell yeah.
So it's like for me, it was hard for me to find that pocket. Like it's hard for me to find that pocket. Like they were teaching me, like you got to remove certain words, and you can say the same thing and have the same meaning, but you can simplify it to where it fits.
Gotcha.
But sometimes I like unorthodox shit that kind of goes over.
Well, you got a natural flow that you just got to roll with.
Yeah, like I feel like I like stuff that kind of like, I don't know. I'll get, you know how like they be saying like Blueface be taking a while to find the beat. Sometimes I feel like it's cool when it kind of like rides next to the beat.
Yeah, you want a different instrument.
Yeah,
Voice is like an instrument. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a question before we get out of here. You were talking about you having a man and whatnot, and how you're expressing a lot of these things from your personal experiences, and a lot of this music has been quite forward. I would just say, not like aggressive per se, but just very forward. And my question is basically, you know, to the man, I would ask the man, do you have a ballad for the ladies? And I would just want to know from a lady, do you have something? No, hear me out. If I was asking a man, I would ask him if he had a ballad for the ladies. But for you, I would want to ask you, do you have like a song that's maybe more softer, related to your love or enjoyment of your love?
That first song I wrote in the studio when
Smooth Operator.
It's the same man. He heard me.
No. I mean, no. For the album.
Oh, I do. I have a single. It's called Pretty Pain.
Yeah, that's
and it's all just Mambo's heard it. That was probably one of the first songs I showed him. I actually just finished it. It's got a hook, it's got a bridge, it's got 2 verses. I think I might throw a third one on there. But yeah, it's more vulnerable, and I'm more talking about
I like the title.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be the first single on my entire album. Pretty
Please
Pain.
tell me you're gonna have a video for it.
I am. Okay. Yeah, it's all in the works.
Okay, we only got a couple minutes left here, so we got to do some closing opportunities. Before we go, we want you both to suggest a future guest for this show. They don't have to be a rapper or singer, but they do have to be someone that you have personally worked with and could refer for this show.
You don't have to have worked with them. You just got to be able to call them.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ooh. Do y'all know who Duckman is?
Duckman?
Yeah, shout out my man Duckman, Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah, he's a friend of a friend, and that's who invited me to that session in Vegas. And I feel like, I would invite him on here. He's cool. He got some shit, and a lot of his stuff is featured. I think he has some songs that were featured on that VMF show. So he's coming up for sure.
Okay.
I would suggest
Duckman.
And he actually he's not from here, but he does come.
He's from Anchorage. He's from Anchorage.
He's Alaska. Okay.
Yeah, he cool with some of my people. So I've been knowing bro for a little while.
Spends quite a bit of time out here in Seattle.
Okay.
He's very talented. That man write fast.
Okay. RememberBuddha, who you got for us?
Man, I got a bunch of names in my head, but my boy Don Chifa. I shot a music video for him that was kind of going up. And he just dropped a mixtape. It's super fire. Dude's dope. He's like the St. Louis Snoop Dogg, or like the St. Louis like Wiz Khalifa kind of vibes. Yeah, he's hard. Like dude, yeah. And we got a collab album that I produced for him that's heat too. Another name I'm gonna throw out is my boy House Party.
Party.
Yeah, and that's House PXRTI.
Okay.
He's doing a lot of battle rap stuff right now in St. Louis, and we got like collab albums out the wazoo too. So like, I don't know, he's good peoples too. I think he's a good personality to talk, and
nice.
I don't know, I think he'd have a lot to offer. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got another friend too. Her name is Briante, also known as Breezy Casanova. She's from Seattle. She's a singer, R&B singer. She's based out there in Texas now, but she's got quite a few projects and few little notches on her belt. Well, I feel
Shout out
like
to Texas.
Okay, we got a minute left. So final word. What do you want to say before we close these mics off? Lace.
It's been a time. I appreciate y'all for having me. I've laughed a lot. This was good.
Yeah,
this is fun. I tap in with everybody's music too, so I can get real familiar. And I'm open to work too. If anybody, I sing as well. So, collaboration rules the nation.
Okay. Remember, Buddha got a word for us.
Hey, same vibes, same energy. Hey, it was an honor to be on here. It was fun hanging out with y'all. I mean, hopefully we can spin the block again in the future or something.
I'm a manifest a year from now. We all got hit singles, and we're in here on some like. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Actually, y'all two were working together, man. I could tell.
Yeah, I looked at your page before we got on here. I really appreciate some of your work, and I like your creative. Your mind. It's interesting.
Hell yeah.
What's up? That's what's up.
And appreciate you staying up over there in the Midwest, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
3 hours ahead.
Good look.
Yeah, got it.
Yup.
next week on Fresh Juice. Next week we got Zell music coming through, man.
Oh,
Zell's also done production for a former guest of the show, A&BC. Works with him a lot too. So we'll get someone from that fam right there. And then Trinity Giselle will be joining us from Houston. So
H-Town.
Period.
All right, man. That's May 7th, 9 p.m. It'll be our 744th show of Fresh Juice. Also, follow us on all of our platforms. Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. That's our Facebook group. We're on IG and X at Fresh Juice Media. And subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media for all Fresh Juice content. You don't have to do the search engine. You can just put that right up in your browser. It takes you right to the page. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch it whenever you want. And we do shorter YouTube shorts on the daily so you can catch up for your favorite moments of past episodes. youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media for all Fresh Juice content. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell for all Fresh Juice content. Do all the beautiful YouTube stuff. That's what makes things roll. Thank you all for tuning in another edition of Fresh Juice.
Hey, we 30 days away, man. 30 days away from seeing OG Mambo and Laced Up Still Down live at Substation. Get your
I'm at
tickets.
Substation. Got full 10-minute set. Come tap in. I might even preview that Pretty Pain. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
We do first appearance, D Money, man.
Well, why not? Shouts out to people in the comments real quick. DJ Jersey checked in. Miles Salvador, of course.
Chantel.
Marvin Patterson, Only One Crop Duster, BK Osborne, Miggy 420. Of course, Chantel Marie, my bestie right there. And appreciate y'all. We're out, man. Peace and bless.
Peace. Thank you. Crop dusting is crazy.
Peace.